What's good, y'all? I'm V, and you're watching 80s Babies Tutorials.
What's good, y'all? Today we're going to be working on Adobe InDesign. Now, this tutorial is going to be more so of why. Our normal tutorials tell you how, but this one is going to be why, because I started off in Photoshop. I was a Photoshop person, As y'all know, Photoshop is a verb now. So, Photoshopping everything. I'm Photoshopping whatever, So why use InDesign? And couldn't nobody tell me why. They was just telling me use it. But I'm like, I could do everything InDesign do in Photoshop. But until I started using it, I didn't realize the uniqueness of the program. I'm gonna get straight into it. First, I'm gonna start off with a blank document. Change this from Picas. I don't know what Picas is. Somebody tell me what Picas is. Leave it in the comment. I can look it up, but whatever. Start off with a regular document, a page size, and you can change the margins if you want. Easy. That's the first thing, margins is always good to have so you don't run off the page. Change the margins, and we're just gonna create a document. This is gonna be a simple tutorial. A simple why tutorial of why. So the reason why you want to use InDesign over Photoshop and Illustrator is basically for layout. Now, your design work, like the images and stuff like that, you want to do in Photoshop or Illustrator. But after you figured that out, now to manipulate those images and all that text and the fonts and all that, you go into InDesign. You just throw it in InDesign and make the layout. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So say I'm making a flyer, right? I'm going to grab this. I know I want my title to be up top. Change the color on it so you can see what I'm talking about. That'll be the title. I know I want my main image to be in the middle. That'll be my main image. Change that color. And I know I want my address and information to go down here at the bottom. Basic flyer layout, right? So let's throw some real world stuff in here. So now I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna call this flyer layout. Make it bigger so you can see it. Flyer layout, there you go. Bam. I want to put an image in there. Let's say I did an image for a flyer already. I'm gonna use this picture that we drew for 85 South show. Now you see when I put it in this middle box and it filled out the whole box, and the image is so big that you can't even see it. But with a click of a button, I can make it fit inside the square that I made. I can also size it up if I want to. Bam. And basically mask out the image. So now I got my image, and I'm put some text down here too, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Placeholder text, and bam, there go my flyer. Just like that. But I don't like this layout, right? This layout is whack. So what I'm gonna do is I can move things around. That's why you use InDesign, to move things around. So I want this picture to be half the size of the flyer. I want my text to come down. I can take that off now. Take the stroke of the fill off. And I want my other text to be right here. Now, you might see that you will see, I know you see, the text is running off the page. We got a page here, we got our margins right here, and the text is running way off. Well, what InDesign does is, with the click of a button, it moves all the text and it aligns it to the box that it's in. See that? I take the fill off so you can see it even better. So at first, all that text can't fit there. If I stretch it out, you can see it over there. But if I bring it in, all the text comes in with it, and it moves everything down accordingly. And bam, now I got my text. I can change my picture. Let me fit that in the frame. Bam. I can still manipulate the picture inside my box. So if I want my picture to fit kind of good, you can do that. And basically, that's why you use InDesign for layout. Now, you can do things like have drop shadows and bevel effects and stuff like that in InDesign, but it's not as good as Photoshop or Illustrator. Not at all. So you want to have your graphics done first before you get in here, but after that, you come in here and you just lay it out real easy. You can make tables. Suppose I want to have a table down here saying how many where they shows at. Put a table in there, insert the table, however many rows, however many columns, bam. InDesign also has layers. So I can also make a new layer and put a background on it if I wanted to. Let me see. We just drop let's make this a pinkish color. There you go. And I can move the layer under everything so you can see it. And that's basically why you use InDesign over Photoshop and Illustrator when it comes down to layouts. You could do other things like I can make this 2 columns if I wanted to. Jump down here and make it 2 columns, and it'll split the text up correctly. And now it's filled with 2 types of text. 2 rows of text, and that was easy, right? So that's what InDesign is for. It's basically for magazine layouts, flyer layouts, stuff like that. The functionality is endless. I like to say that InDesign is the Microsoft Word for designers. In Word you could do a little of this, but it's not as easy and you don't have as much functionality. So, and likewise in Photoshop and Illustrator, you could do a little of this, but it's not as easy and you don't have as much functionality. Like I said, you can switch around layers and what's this, a text frame right here? Put that under there and whatever you want to do. However your layout is in your head, you can lay it out first and then just plop in the subject matter or whatnot. So basically that's why instead of how. And check out some of our tutorials and I'll show you some tools. We'll show you some tools and some cool little effects that you could use in this program. And that's it. See you guys later. Hope you learned something. Peace.